over to the brewery and give you a little bit of history on the way. So if you'd please silence your cell phones and pagers, that would be great. And I know that your tour guide inside will really appreciate it if you leave those on silent throughout your tour. Golden was founded in 1859. That was the same year as when gold was discovered in the Clear Creek Canyon. It was also referred to as the gateway to the gold fields because this is where miners would stop to get supplies on their way up the mountain. From 1862 to 1867, Golden was the territorial capital of the Kansas Territory, even though its population at the time was only about 1,000. Our population has since grown to about 17,000 today. Many of those people attend the Colorado School of Mines. That's our engineering university here in town. It's also what the M on the mountain stands for. It was founded in 1874, just 1 year after the brewery was established by Adolf Coors. He was born in 1847 in Barmen, Prussia. That's Germany today. He spent 14 years in grammar school and another 6 years apprenticing a master brewer. In 1868, he decided to move west, but he didn't have any money, so he stowed away aboard a ship bound for the U.S. He was discovered in steerage about halfway across the Atlantic, but he was able to negotiate with the Baltimore authorities upon landing and get himself a grace period to pay for that passage. He was able to find a job and do that within a year. He then moved out to Naperville, Illinois, where he got back into the brewing business at the Stanger Brewery. Joseph Stanger immediately recognized Coors' talents. 3 years later, Stanger decided to retire. He wanted to keep the business in the family, but he had no sons and none of his 3 daughters were married. So he went to Coors and proposed that he take over the business on the condition that he first marry one of the Stanger girls. To avoid this, Coors jumped on the Transcontinental Railroad and took it all the way out to Denver just to be safe. He got into a bottling business in 1872 and was its sole proprietor by 1873. Despite his success, what he really wanted was his own brewery. So he began searching the foothills above Denver to find the perfect water source. He found a natural spring and an old abandoned tannery on the bank of Clear Creek. It was perfect, but he couldn't afford it by himself, so he found a business partner named Jacob Schuler. Together, they sold off Coors' bottling business, bought the tannery and a small plot of land around it, and converted all of that into the Golden Brewery. They began brewing the Golden Lager when Coors was just 26 years old, and it was an almost instant success amongst the residents of Denver and the surrounding areas. Schuler didn't turn out to be much of a beer man in the long run. In 1880, he sold out to Coors and retired, and that's when the company became the Adolf Coors Company. Now, if you look out the right-hand side of the bus, don't worry, guys, that is not beer water. That's industrial water. It's used for cooling machinery and power generation, but it never touches the product, so we don't ask you to drink that. Please watch your head and your step as you exit the bus. Turn to your right, head in through the glass doors, and a receptionist will put you on a tour. Enjoy your tour and your beer, then come back out here and one of us will pick you up where I dropped you off. If you'll give us just a second, I'd like for the bus in front of us to move out of the way before I let you off. So if you'll just hang out for a second.
To leave